Came out to the free campgrounds. We're finally back. We're back in them. But I'm not the only one that felt that way. Got a camper there. Got a camper back over there. And we got a tent back over there. Also another camper way back over there. We got this little spot right here. This is the one we got. We're going to use it. Got some good food prepared for tonight. Should have a good day. We got to get set up. First, I want to show y'all something. We had a lot of blowdown this year, so getting wood is going to be so easy for the outside fire. Let me flip this. We did have a lot of blowdown. There's trees laying down everywhere. All pine. This is a pine forest. There's just tons of blowdown everywhere. We're going to collect this up. Some of this Park Service went through and cleaned it up. Put some big blocks down everywhere. But there's plenty of blowdown for the outside fire. So we're not going to have a problem with that. The inside, you know, I like to keep my fire regulated. I like my heat regulated when I cook. That's why I use hardwood. Yeah, kiln's right. I want to show you something that just disturbed me when I got out here. Yes, look at here. Paint can. Whole bunch of little cans in there. Filth, just garbage. Somebody come out here and just trash the place. It's a shame. Oh, look at up in there, garbage. And there's a can out here, you know. Bathroom, you know, there's no reason for this. None. Please don't do that. Clean up. Now I got to do it. So, yeah, let's get them back. Let's get your water set up, shall we? I guess first thing I should do is clean up everybody else's mess. Now that I've cleaned up the yeah. I hope this ain't what you teach kids. This thing set up. So we're going to set this thing up. You've all seen my setup videos. So what I think I'm going to do is just get her all set up. Yes, I will. Let's get right to it. Yeah, now we got her set up. Let me show you the inside. Show you my configuration for you. Yeah, we got her set up good now. Let's get on inside, take a look, shall we? Look at that there. Let's flip this thing around, let's see. That's how we got her set up for the night. We have to get the stove right there. Get everything set up in there real nice. And even threw a ground tarp down, because now it won't stick to the ice. Ain't gotta worry about that no more. Now that we are all set up, all right, it's time we get some firewood together for the outside fire. That's what we should be doing right now, right? Let's get to it. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Got plenty of kindling. Got a big old piece of blowdown. I'm gonna cut that up, bring it over to the campsite. Drag this whole piece up for kindling. Yeah, let's do that. Everything I need in one piece of blowdown. Sweet. Oh, the other campers are starting to roll in. Yep, they're rolling in. Let's get this process stopped real quick. snap down. We got plenty of wood for tonight. That's enough. We can snap all that down. We'll get a good fire going later. Let's take a walk down by the river. Yeah, it actually feels good to make your own firewood, doesn't it? Warms you twice, right? Isn't that the old saying? Let's take a walk out down to the river here. Have us a look. Like I said, there's several sites out here. Been here before. It's a nice little campground. I like it. A lot of people here, which kind of surprised me. I did not expect so many people. You know, trout was opener was this last weekend, and it poured rain. Ooh, it poured so bad it canceled all my plans. I was planning on coming out here then. The site I'm in now had over a foot of snow in it at that time. Goes to show you how fast rain will knock it down. We didn't think spring was going to get here, but it did, didn't it now? But we're back in the campgrounds. That's good news. I got some campers on the other side, and they're noisy. Well, that's going to make for a long evening, but still, we're here. We're going to enjoy this regardless. All right, guys, let's get on down here to the river, shall we? Yeah, just 4 or 5 days ago, this river right here, it was all the way up to here. So it's going down. That's a good thing. Trout fishing. River's that high. Yeah, it ain't never good. Oh, look at there. Got a bear paw. Yeah, see it right there. Remember, the bears are awake. They'll be screwing around and leaving food out. They don't want you, but they'll tear you up to get it. Look at that. Oh, pretty. Finally starting to go down. You can see the other steps down in here. Still got a little ways to go. But, yeah, it'll get there. I got several trips planned. I got to do them back to back to back. Those of you who have been with me a while, you probably already know. But those who haven't, I work in healthcare. We only get every other weekend off and every other holiday. Well, what happened this time was Easter. That weekend was my weekend off. Happened to be a holiday I had to work. Gave me a split weekend. That threw me off for at least a month. Then the rain last weekend, on the weekend off. I mean, it poured. We had last week, we had a 71-degree day. 2 days later, 26 was the high. Yeah, that happens here a lot. Oh, I absolutely love it though. So now I'm gonna do some catch up. The season's coming to a close. The nights still get pretty dang cold, so it's still hot tenant. So I'm gonna do some back-to-backs for y'all. I mean, it's gonna be boom, boom, boom. And that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, healthcare kind of screws things up a little bit, but yeah, you've got to be taken care of, right? All right. That's beautiful. Let's look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that out there. We're gonna be canoeing that this year. We're gonna be canoeing that, and probably in the next month and a half, 2 months, we're gonna be out there. We're gonna canoe this river. Yeah, you couldn't even see any of this. I mean, it was all the way up here. The river was all the way up here. It's all going down now. You couldn't even get anywhere near this down here. Now we can get down, so. Somebody's already been out here fishing. They got their little forked twig right there. Let's get to use many of those in my day. Yeah, we're gonna canoe this. There's another campground down there. It's about 5 miles. We're gonna definitely do that trip. Coming up here pretty quick as soon as I get my new tent in. Like I said, yo, back-to-back videos coming your way. We'll finish out this hot tent season on a high note. We're gonna get her done. And then I'm gonna do a full video on the breakdown of all the gear. Everything I used. Tell you what worked, what didn't work, what we're gonna do better for next season. And yeah, that's how we're gonna close out this whole series coming up. I'm only off today. I'm out here. Got about 3 hours of sleep. Don't stop me. Out I am. Beautiful day. The next one will probably be early next week, and then the weekend. Close her up. Then I'll do a breakdown video of everything. Everything I went through with this gear. And what we're going to change up. What worked, like I said, what didn't work. So we'll walk through it all. Man, I'm so happy to have y'all. You have no clue. I appreciate every one of you, as you well know. And for you guys that do this for a living, man, you lucky? You lucky or what? I have to work a full-time job. I still get out there. But, man, you guys, I envy you. It's the greatest thing in the world, isn't it? All right. Let's get back up to the site. sorry about the noise, guys. It's a full campground because trout season. I reckon we should have a few of these here. We'll wait for the sun to go down, and then we'll get our fire going. This is gonna be a good night, regardless. I love being back in the campgrounds. Love it. Cheers, my friends. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this. I can't believe how warm it is. The nights have been dropping really cold. They get down in the 30s, high 20s, low 30s. So the hot tent is still gonna work for at least the next, I'd say 3 weeks. Oh yeah, we'll get some of this. Oh, look at that. Just crumbles. I love this stuff. Just a bunch of this here. Yeah, it just crumbles. Love this stuff. Crumble that up. Let's start a fire real nice. Get just a nice little bit of that in there. What an absolutely beautiful night. Oh, it's gonna be gorgeous tonight. All right, let's get some snap down. It sap all over my hands earlier, and it was hard to get it off, so let's get us some snap down ready here. We'll bust this all up here. Like I said, I apologize for the noise. But here's what it is. Get us some snap down here. This stuff is bone dry. You want to keep your fires small when you're out in the forest like this, especially with everything being so dry. Neighbor's got a big old bonfire going. I don't. I want to keep a nice small one going here. So let me get this done, and we'll get on to the next. All right. I hope it ain't too noisy. I figure it'll calm down a bit later. That's how that tinder goes, boy. She goes quick. That's why I like that stuff I pulled off the branches up there at that old dead tree. That stuff turns into dust. And I mean, it's pine, so, you know, anybody who's ever bushcraft or anything else, you know, you don't take much with pine. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this thing going. Sorry about the noise again. There we go, neighbors. That's about as close as I'm willing to go for height. It'll burn down here in a minute, and we're just gonna maintain from here on out. All right, enjoyable. There we go, guys. The temp is starting to fall quick. Doesn't take too long when you got that sun going down. It's warm during the day now. It's typical spring for here. Yeah. Get a bed of coals in there. Take it nice and slow. We don't want any major deal going. We don't want to burn down the woods. So good to be back out in the campgrounds. I love it. All right, I'll bring you back when I get this going good and keep it down low. You know me, regardless, I gotta have the beautiful moon shot. There she is. Look at that. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Love the moon. All right, guys, it's getting a little late, and it's a pretty eventful evening. Time to start blowing some water. I reckon that should be enough. Ever use those plastic jugs? You see, y'all know. It's tap water from the house. Ever use them? Always. You know, I'd use them 1,000 times. I'm going to. Now we're going to boil some water. Then we're going to get to cooking. All right, guys. Let's get to cooking something. Like I said, it's been a pretty interesting evening, nonetheless. We're going to do some raviolis tonight. Let's boil them bad boys up. Gotta cool that water off a little bit. Yeah. Separate them. Put them in there. Oh yeah. Get them in there. Give them a nice bath. Yeah. Make sure they're all separated. That's the main thing. These are meat raviolis, by the way. You can get either meat or cheese. Or you can buy a can if you like. But I like to cook. Y'all know that. So I went and got some of these meat raviolis here. Make sure they're all separated. And let them boil a while. Let's let them cook. Now, while that's boiling, let's get the old grappa opened up here. I love a good glass of the grappa when I'm cooking. I like good wine when I eat. The old rule is if they float, they're done. They are floating. I'll give them a little bit longer though. I get a lot of complaints about I had a few comments about the way I camp. You know what? You don't need to suffer. I did that when I was a young man. The old canoe and tarp. Did it. Remember the sterno? Y'all remember sterno? Oh, you take a couple cans of old beans and franks with you. And you fire up that old sterno pit. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, that stuff smelled terrible. And open like a paint can. Remember that? That was horrible stuff. I'm sure there'll be one thing one day. I always thought it'd be one of those things one day where you see that, well, if you ever had sterno with your meal, you may be compensated. Remember them days? That stuff was nasty. All right, I reckon we should get these off of here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get that off of there and we'll get on to the next. I can't see suffering if you don't have to. Wouldn't you agree? Just look at that beautiful winter well. Hot. It's hot. All right. Our raviolis are done. We're going to let them cool a little bit. I'm going to whip us off some marinara. This marinara is real marinara. I can put too much. I don't like too much marinara. Peace. You know what I'm talking about. A little salt, a little pepper. Don't hate. Salt and pepper on everything. I just love spinach. I was going to use it for just a salad on this one, but I like to go in with this on this and stir it in. The bowl's down. It reduces. If you've seen my other videos, you know I like to use spinach. I like it as a salad as well. And that's what I was going to use it for, but I just love it so much. We're going to use it for both. One thing about spinach, it reduces down real nice. With that salt and pepper. It's marinara, but like I was trying to tell you, you shop at Aldi's like I do. I get their sauerkraut, comes straight from Germany. You get their marinara. That stuff is good stuff. Everything you get from there comes from another country, it seems like. And I like that. Like I said, I get their sauerkraut. It's from Germany. I like genuine food. Aldi's does bring in a lot of food that comes from other countries. I like that. Hot peppers. I get all that stuff. Then berries. In fact, when I made that berry cobbler, that's where they come from. I'm going to make another one of those. Don't panic. It's not going to be just a berry cobbler. Blueberry season comes up. I go to the Gurkey Blueberry Farm. I'll make a blueberry one. But I am definitely going to do an apple one for y'all. With, yes, real raw apples. I'll make it like an apple cobbler. You'll love it. I use the same crust every time. I just love using that crust. Y'all may like a dough crust. I'm not big on that dough crust stuff. I want something everybody's going to eat. Sorry about the noise. That's the neighbors. I can't control it. This is why I winter camp. Usually there's no people, no bugs. Right now there's still no bugs, but there is people. Let's get that slow simmer going. I want that slow simmer. It gives a chance that ravioli to cool off. In fact, I'm gonna throw some cheese on it. Let's throw some cheese on there. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it down. The neighbors are waking up the hood. You know how I am about cheese, y'all. Love that stuff. Love cheese. Like lots of cheese. So I got the meat ones. Put cheese on it. This was specifically for this right here. There it is. Get that on there. You ain't got to suffer. I don't care what anybody says. You were with me? I'd make you a plate too. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That will melt while we're doing this. Right. Working on this here. Look out. See how that simmered down? Told you. Beautiful. I'm going to throw some more in there. Now, we're going to continue on. This stuff here, we're going to reduce that down. In the meantime, garlic bread. More of that in there. Gotta have that with it. Alright. See how that reduces down? It looked like a big pile. It reduces right down. See it? Alright. Oh, that's reduced down real nice. Let's put that on there. Look at that. See, now it's thinking about just having a separate salad. I'm gonna have a separate salad too, but look at that. See my point? Looks good, doesn't it? I was watching them festival overseas there, where they cherry blossoms. Oh my God, that is so magnificent. These people know how to eat. They know how to camp too. Look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Absolutely love that. Beautiful. Let's get everything set up here. Look at that. Just like that. Miracle of time. Beautiful meal. Don't relax the salt on there. Just because I can. I'm not supposed to. Doc says no. I say yeah. Do it anyway. Yeah, a little pepper. Simple. Look, you know, look at your ingredients, all right? What's in this one? Oh, black pepper. Yeah, imagine that. There's nothing else in there. What is it? The sea salt. Salt. Yeah. I love simple. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous meal. Oh. A little drop of the grappa. Sweet red wine. White wine with white meat. Red with bread. I've been looking forward to this camp. Like I said, I had a big plan for the weekend and it rained. Of course, always does. It's okay, we're out here now. Campgrounds are open. People are in them. There was a guy who made a comment. He said, why the hell do people want to show themselves eating? I hope you subscribe, brother. I'll show you why. It's right here. This is why. I want to show you that I'm A, a good cook, and B, I just swallowed a bite and it didn't kill me. Oh. You don't have to suffer when you camp. Don't let people fool you. You don't. Where I was cooking, and it's cold out there right now. I told you, drops quick. And trust me, if you were here, I would fix you a plate. We'll finish this up, y'all. Oh. I'll tell you right now, friends, that was a wonderful meal. Yeah, whoever said you had to rough it in the woods, you don't have to. I don't care what they say. You can tear me up in the comments, which I have been for my glamping experience, but I'll tell you what. I got people over here camping, bonfires, arguing about a hot dog. Hot dog. So, I can make this meal in the woods, right? A hot dog. Think about that. Or I had what I just had. With a good glass of grappa. I love a good glass of wine with a meal. Can't you tell? Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to suffer. Did that when I was a young man. Like I said, I had took a canoe trip. I was about 12. Pops, if you've seen the video where I did the pizzas, Got to meet my family. I got dropped off at about 12. Got a canoe, went down the river. Had the simplest things. Had a tarp, canoe, you know, littlest things you could take with you. We had pack matches and a lighter. It started to just pour. It was pissing like a cow on a flat rock. I hurried up, got off the river, flipped that canoe over, put that tarp up, reached in my pocket for the matches, garbage, just mush, useless. Reached for that lighter, went to strike a few times, just evaporated. The whole top came off, lost the spring, lost the flint. There was nothing. I knew I was in trouble at that point. It was cold. I went in and kicked that little twigs I put up to tilt that canoe, and I wrapped myself up in that tarp and climbed right underneath it. And I stayed there and shivered all night long, but I stayed with it. Went through hunter safety, all of us did as kids. You never leave the thing you were in. They always find that first. You ever watch them videos where people, they find the car, but nobody's in. Now you just turned a rescue into a recovery. Never wander off. Stay with whatever you got. Keeping an eye shot. Never leave it. So I did that. I stayed in it. And that's why I carried the flint. Or the steel and the ferro rod and steel. That's always why I carry it. Because you know what? You can just dry it off. It will. It'll ignite. It always does. I carry it no matter what. It don't matter where I am. No matter what vehicle I'm in, there's always one in it. The big one I got here with the big blade, it stays in the beast. It always does. But that's why. I remember I woke up that morning and I canoed my little butt off. Unraveled, threw everything in the canoe, paddled my little butt off down to the local neighbor. There was a neighbor lady that she had a farm. I ran up in there back in the quarter phone days and made a call to my parents to come get me. I would have been in deep trouble if I didn't know what to do. There's several things you can do. They teach you that in hunter safety, at least when I was in high school. That goes back a piece, as you can obviously tell. But you strip the bottom branches off of balls. You get underneath there, you wrap it with a tarp. You can get in there underneath there. Remember sterno? Oh, it's disgusting. But yeah, you fire that up, keep you warm. Or even some old-fashioned hand warmers. They were all metal back then. Hand warmers, they keep you warm. Little things you'll learn in them days. It's they don't teach kids today. They don't teach them none of that stuff. And that's unfortunate. They get themselves in a bind, they wander. They wander, you die. That's pretty simple. Oh, it was a good meal, y'all. I think I'm going to relax here, enjoy this beautiful fire, and you'll winter well. Then I'm going to call it a night. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, y'all. Morning, guys. It's about 5:40 in the morning. Grouse beating on the chest woke me up. Woodpeckers. That's a good way to wake up, man. Got the old fire going in yonder. Get a little bit more woke up. Then we're gonna make us some breakfast. Get some fresh coffee going. Some good strong coffee. Boy, I love that sound first thing in the morning, don't we? Oh, perfect. Chop some onions, throw them off in. Hash browns and some sausages. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get them sausages off in there. Oh yeah, get them over here. Put the mashies in there. One thing about this winter well, it cooks so well. If you know anything about wood stoves, it doesn't take you long to figure out how to cook on them. The heat is so intense. You regulate it by the speed you cook. Just let that cook a little bit. Oh, beautiful. Time for breakfast. It was 28 degrees this morning. It was cold. We could hear the other campers. should get one of these. You gotta rush that bell fire. You're sitting here, nice and warm. Yeah, I did that too. Let's go learn from your mistakes. Oh, yep. We're gonna finish up our breakfast here and get back outside. Oh, breakfast was wonderful. Strong coffee, always a hit. Look at that. Nice and clean. I even left some wood for the next guy. I would have showed you with my teardown video. I showed you all two of my setups. I would show you the teardown video. The problem is with that is I'm even more meticulous taking it down than I am putting it up. You know how I am, but I'll leave it better than you found it. Look at that. Not a trace. One more shot of that beautiful river right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Had a wonderful night. Like I said, I woke up to owls this morning. What a beautiful night, guys. Fantastic morning. Good coffee. I'm gonna do another one right back to back behind this one in a few days. And then try to get out another one even on the weekend. I got to make up for it before this weather gets, like right now it's warm out here, but this morning it was 28 degrees. It was cold. Yeah. I appreciate every one of you, as you well know. Thank you for watching all my videos. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the feedback. I love getting out. You guys that do this full time, man, I envy you. But I have to go to work tonight, so I have to get back. All right, y'all, as always.